Edwin Sifuna's bombshell to Senator Cherargei. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Royal News Updates Media, your channel where you get all your trending politics. Senator Cherargei is pushing for NADCO days after Raila Odinga failed the African Union chairmanship. The prior governments have also had a sequence of events to keep Raila Odinga busy, like we had the BBI with President Uhuru Kenyatta, former. We had the African chairmanship with President William Ruto. Now that Raila Odinga didn't get the African Union chairmanship, he's back to Kenya and looking for something to give to chase. Well, the push for NADCO is still here, and the push for NADCO is actually intending to keep Raila Odinga away from the Kenyan politics. Senator Cherargei, in his statement, said,
"I've just won. But it doesn't mean that you are bringing the best on the table, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, Raila Odinga, with so many years that he has fought for rule of democracy, human rights, devolution, the new constitution, the track record was well-decorated CV that could transform this country, Mr. Speaker. And Raila Odinga has been one of the few leaders who is not tribal. If you see at the voting pattern, in many elections he has contested in this country, he has gotten the votes from across the country, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, we need to ensure, Mr. Speaker, the third point I wanted to make, I think it is now the right time to fully implement the NADCO report, the National Dialogue Report, Mr. Speaker. Raila Odinga has huge and well-decorated track record of fighting for democracy, rule of law. When Raila Odinga was fighting the previous regime, some of the people who are in opposition, Mr. Speaker, who are now correcting messes, were in that government that were pursuing even abuses of human rights, and they want to lecture us about, Mr. Speaker, how a country should be run. When Raila Odinga was fighting for this constitution, rule of law, democracy, some of the people who are correcting him, Mr. Speaker, who are fighting him now, were in that system, Mr. Speaker, the KANU system, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, when Raila Odinga comes, we can use him. He has huge, he's an elder statesman, Mr. Speaker, and the full implementation of NADCO, we must make Raila Odinga the Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya. Even the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Prime Cabinet Minister, he must, Mr. Speaker, be given that position to assist in expanding, deepening, and widening the broad-based government and stability of this country, Mr.
Sifuna, who was so furious, released a bombshell to Cherargei as follows.
Speaker, I want to conclude by speaking to the speculation. There's people who want to put words into Raila's mouth. Honorable Speaker, when Baba Raila Odinga wanted to run for the elections in 2022, he called a major rally, and I was present at that rally at Kasarani. He announced it himself that I would want to seek the presidency of the Republic of Kenya. When he wanted to run for this AUC position, Honorable Speaker, he himself called a press conference. I remember only seeing the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, there at that press conference. He told us with his own mouth that this is what he wants to do. Honorable Speaker, therefore, when Baba wants something, he will tell us himself. These people who have abrogated themselves the role of speaking for Raila Odinga and telling him, oh, we will look for a space to accommodate you. Baba has many, many roles. He's a party leader of ODM. He's a leader of opposition. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a grandfather. He is not idle. Baba is not idle. He has things to do. So please, these people, I have seen even some colleagues from this Senate coming up and proposing ridiculous things like amending a constitution just to look for a position for Raila. What do you mean? In fact, as the father of this constitution, it insults Raila greatly if you can stand up and say you are going to amend a constitution just to look for a seat for him. That is not what he fought for. That is not why he fought for this constitution.
Well, Sifuna has been recently missing on the political events of ODM, like Sifuna was not on the list of people who went to AU to cheer and support Raila Odinga, something that puts a question mark. Well, do you think Sifuna is going to be kicked out of ODM's Secretary General position? Do you think Raila Odinga is going to work with the government, or he's going to take lead as the opposition to straighten the government? Leave your views on the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Royal News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. JD Ishmaels.